Caitlin Donnelly, Museum Assistant at the Birmingham Museum, and welcome to Unboxing the Birmingham Museum, where each episode I go to one of our storage areas and open up a random box. Because if 12-year-olds on YouTube can do it, so can we. So, right now I am standing in front of one of the closets in the upstairs of the Allen house in an area that used to be the caretaker's apartment. Back when this building was a banquet facility back in the 80s. So, like a lot of small house museums, we use every nook and cranny of space that we can. And we have so many things here at the museum. Not a single staff member has opened up every single box that we have. So I figured we can all stand to learn something from this. So I'm going to be wearing white cotton gloves while I do this, and this is mostly to keep hand oils away from objects, to keep them from deteriorating or falling apart or discoloring. Even though, I don't know how many oils are left on my hands after washing them several hundred times a day, but hey, you know what? We'll go with it. So we're going to open up this closet, grab a random box, and get started. So in this closet we have a lot of wool coats and also shoes, but we have some boxes underneath here. So we'll just grab a random one and get started. All right. So I got a good feeling about this one. Ooh, this one is a good one, guys. Alright, so I remember when these came in a couple years ago, Schuster Shoes closed, and the current owners had a ton of old shoes back in their storeroom from several incarnations of the store ago, and they asked us if we wanted them. And we, of course, said yes, because it was a local Birmingham business, but also a lot of them were baby shoes, and these are just... gosh, these are just so precious. I love baby shoes. I always buy them. I do not have a baby. But if you have a baby, I will buy you baby shoes for your baby. So we got some plain black ones. And these are all from like 1890s, turn of the century, early 1900s. We got a little two-toned baby shoe here. And some of these are in pairs. So this little two-toned one, we've got a pair. And we got several layers to this box. And we're going to take a look at them all. So put this one off to the side. And, oh, now we got some adult shoes. So we got what looks like a men's boot. So this also came in 2016 as well. And I can tell that from our 3-number accession number right here. The first number, 2016, is the year we accessioned it. Usually it's the year it came in, but sometimes if you donate things at the end of the year, we might not get around to accessioning it until the next year. So, but in general, so 2016.3, this was the 3rd accession of that year. And then 0.5, it was the 5th item in that lot that came in. And sometimes there will be an A or a B after that, and that indicates that it's one of a set or a pair. So I assume we have a B in here, and we do. So here we got 2 matching shoes. And these are in fantastic condition for their age. They might have been display models. Ooh. And here we have some shoe forms. So this is kind of cool if you are, I think, making a shoe. It says the Rochester Shoe Tree Company Incorporated on the bottom. So shoe keepers for the life of your shoe is what they're advertising there. So move these off the side as well. And we store things in layers too, because, I mean, it's a deep box and we have a lot of things to store. Alright, so we also got some black shoes too with really cool detail. Buttons going up the side. And this is again part of a pair. I can tell that because of the accession number. So, matching pair here. And we got some more shoe forms. These ones slightly different color to the wood. And it doesn't have any markers on it for brands. Oh, this one looks like it does. Ooh, and this one says Twist Back, Part to Adjust, JV Shoe Tree Company of Brockton, Massachusetts. So we have another one. And that is the end of our box. So I'll also post some close-ups of these shoes because they're pretty adorable, both baby shoes and the adult shoes. And that was our box that we pulled out of our first storage closet that we're going to go through as part of this series. So thank you all so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time when we open up a random box somewhere at the museum.